Hello, my name is Vincent Ronquillo, and I will be giving a presentation on access to green space versus local urbanization. Improved infrastructure leads to more access to green space. It wasn't until I took this course by Dr. Janelle Ortiz, Environment and Society, that I realized the disconnect in my own community. I will be using Google images of my own neighborhood to show how cities tend to only focus on access to green space in newer, more expensive neighborhoods, whereas older houses are forced to be in an industrial park and near tow yards. Here on this first slide, you can see how the two neighborhoods meet only separated by one major street. However, from the right over is an industrial building park that is now built upon a California Superfund site among houses that have been in my town since the 1940s. On the left, in the very bottom of the image, you can see a neighborhood with sidewalks, proper sewer drains, pristine lawns, and you guessed it, access to a 10-acre park with basketball courts, football, soccer, and baseball fields, a skate park, and basic outdoor recreation space. One can only wonder how people from the older community can get to this park, considering there is no crosswalk for them to cross a street with 55-mile-per-hour speed limits. The access and lack thereof for the two communities reminds me of the don't loop theory. If the people are able to go on walks with their friends in the neighborhood who also have access to the same amenities, they will be more likely to do so. The residents of the older communities are forced to drive to green space, which can really be a deal breaker for some people to even try. Here on the next slide is a comparison between the two communities. On the left is a community with ample access to green space, and on the right is the community that is forced to drive to nearby green space. You can clearly see the disconnect between the two neighborhoods, but if you never saw the first image on the first slide, it would be very hard to believe the two communities are next to one another. It has been proven that green space will improve health, but why only improve the health in newer communities? We should be trying to improve the lives of the whole city, not just those who pay for new houses. We should get involved with our city planning. If you see issues similar to the ones that I've described, let's show them that we do pay attention and that we do care to have a more tight-knit community. And here are my sources. Thank you so much for this opportunity to present, and I hope you learned that improved infrastructure leads to more access to green space.